What is going on, guys? My name is Gyro, and today I'm going to teach you a basic sprint mechanic in Unreal Engine 5. The first thing we have to do is head over to our input folder, actions, and as you can see, we have all our inputs here for jump, look, mouse look, and move. We want to grab any of these, Control C, Control V, it duplicates that. Now we want to rename it to IA_sprint. Now we have to tell the logic of what button to hit. So we head over to our IMC_default. If we go to default mappings, and we can add a map. So if I hit IA_sprint, create again. I did not do that right. IA_sprint. Then I hit the little caret here. I could hit the keyboard and hit shift. So now it's left shift. That is all we need out of that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to head over to our third person, blueprints, and then BP_third person character. The first thing we're going to do, guys, is set up three very important variables for a sprint mechanic. So first, we're going to set up a Boolean, is sprinting, ? So that's very important. This is going to be our, if we have an if statement, it's telling our logic that it is true or false. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to add two floats. So the first one we're going to add is max sprint speed. The second one I'm going to add is max walk speed. And then we're going to change these guys to floats because we want to be able to customize the number. Hit compile and save. First thing we're going to do, we're going to edit our max walk speed. So we're going to head over to our character movement component, look up max walk speed in our details thing. So I want to make this pretty drastic. So I'm going to start with the walk speed of 225. And we're going to compile and save that. So now for our max walk speed variable, we are going to head over and make that 225. I want to make it pretty drastic that you could tell you're sprinting. So for my max sprint speed, I am going to set at 525. So save. Now, I like to keep my projects organized. So my strong recommendation for you guys is to, over in the category tab, always change it when you're working on a system. So first thing we're going to do, sprinting. And then I can come over here, sprinting, and sprinting. Now, when you're looking for something due to the sprinting mechanic, you could just head over to your variables and hit open the sprinting tab. Now, all three variables will be there. The next thing we have to do, guys, is create two functions. So my first one is going to be start sprinting. My second one, of course, is going to be stop sprinting. Now, again, I'm going to head over to the category just so I have that out of my mind. So the first thing I'm going to do, start sprinting. So first thing we have to do is drag our character movement. Now this gets all the logic for our movement component, how our character moves, how fast it moves. So we got to get that. Quick tip for you guys: if you want to drag something, hold Control. If you want to get something, you want to hold Alt. So that sets, this gets. Very good tip to make you more efficient in Unreal Engine 5. Besides that, guys, so we have to drag from this node here and hit set max walk speed. Now, we have our set max walk speed. But since we're going to be sprinting, I want to get our max sprint speed we set up earlier. So now I'm going to set that. Then we have to ask ourselves, are we sprinting or are we walking? So I want to grab our is sprinting Boolean, our true or false, and I want to check it is true. And then I want to add a return node. Return nodes, always add them at the end of your functions. It's very smart to do. Compile and save. You're done with the sprinting logic. Let's head over to our next function, stop sprinting. Same thing, we're going to grab our character movement. We're going to set max walk speed. We're going to drag our pins together. Then we're going to grab our max walk speed. We're going to ask ourselves, is sprinting? So this is going to be false, and we're going to return the node. So now, just to go over everything real quick, guys. So we're setting our max walk speed by getting the character movement, and then our value will be our sprint speed. We're setting is sprinting true, and then returning the node back to the start. For stop speed, we're doing the same exact thing, but we're setting the is sprinting boolean to false, and then we're setting it to the max walk speed we have set up. So we're going to compile and save that. We're going to head back over to our event graph, and we're going to search up that input action we made earlier. So IA_sprint. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of things. All we're going to be worried about is the started and the completed. So first thing, of course, we're going to hit our start sprinting function. Second thing we're going to be doing is getting our stop sprinting function on completed. So now, guys, if I hit compile, save, and we head over to our player, as you can tell, I'm not holding shift, but if I do, I start sprinting. Well, I hope I taught you guys a lot of things and made it easy for you guys to understand. We will be expanding on this, adding a stamina system later on, and it's going to be fully upgradable stamina system. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, do feel free to like and subscribe, and I look forward to teaching you some more about Unreal Engine 5. Thanks. Bye-bye.